Hey folks, hi, welcome along. How's everybody doing? It's Luke here, welcome back to another chill Lego building stream. It's part 2 of the Lego Ideas Ship in a Bottle. Here's where we're up to. So what we did in part 1 is build the ship and the bottle. So in part 2, this part, we're going to be building the end of the bottle and a beautiful stand for the whole piece to sit on delicately. Hello everybody in the chat. Hi. It's great to see you all. How's everyone doing? Adamus Prime Mitlinsky says hello everyone. Hi Luke, my dinosaurs, and I say hi. Hello to you and your dinosaurs. Hi everyone in the chat. Brian Mullard, thanks very much for the super chat, says want to thank you for all you do solo with the Oxbox and Extra Team and your music. These are awesome in my good days and provide a needed escape and laughs on my bad mental health days. You are an amazing person. Thank you. That's extremely flattering of you, Brian Mullard. That's very, very, very kind. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm glad you like the music and the streams. They similarly are a chill outlet for me as well, which I appreciate. Right. Okay. Let me know in the chat if this is the first stream you're catching live, so that I can welcome you to the fold. My YouTube channel has nearly, hang on, how many subscribers? It's like nearly 10,000 subscribers. Let me check if that's right. Let's have a little look. Where are we at? 9.77k. And as a reminder, when we get to 10k, I will do an accordion reveal where I will show you my accordion. It's just there. It's just behind. You can get a glimpse of it here. But if you want more than a glimpse, you're going to have to tell some friends. I'm afraid. And I'm sorry, but that's just the way it is. Those are the breaks. So, yeah, you want to see that accordion up close? Well, it's going to happen when we get to 10,000. Okay, we've got a lot of building to do. So let's crack on. Okay, here's what we're looking at. These are the instructions for building the sort of end of the bottle. So let me fish out my first thing we're going to need are these pieces. So get them all together. And bag number 4, which is this guy, I think. Yeah, that looks right. Get some Foley on that. Gentle Mandrill says, good evening, Luke. It's always a treat to come back to these kinds of streams with the Spicy Sad Squad. I met some amazing friends for life through these streams. Thank you for bringing people together. Wow. I mean, that is a hell of a thing to hear, Gentle Mandrill. You're always welcome on the streams. That's excellent. Okay. This is bag number 4. I'm going to tip it out into the Cuppo Legos. Here we go. Dan in the chat says, I cannot believe that Lego absolutely guarantee that this will float. That's a reference to the fact that Lego says this doesn't float, so don't try to float it. But like, come on. It's got to float a little bit, right? Right, let me settle in. Let me get comfortable. Alright, there we go. Okay, what do we want? Put my instructions here. Right, first thing we need is a one of... A one of... Oh, do you know what? I missed a step, a very important step. I missed step number 3, where we tip all the water into the darn thing. I can't believe I nearly skipped. That would have been pretty embarrassing, wouldn't it, if I'd sealed the thing up and hadn't put any water in. Okay, so in fact, I need bag number 3. There's 2 bag number 3s. Here we go. So I'm just going to tip these all in. I've been really looking forward to this stage. Let's make sure we have a nice camera angle. Okay, here we go. Oh yes. That's brilliant. That's brilliant. I hope we got a good seal. Okay, and the second bag going in now. Let's just spread it around a little. Lovely. Terrific. Now, however, oh no, that is the base. That is the base. Right, cool. Okay. So now that that's done, we can crack on. Right. What do you want? What do you want from me? Instructions. Let's just perch that over there just for a second, just out of shot. Right. One of these and one of these. Okay. Well, tell you what. I could not for the life of me see one of these pieces. Did I definitely crack open the right bag here? And just peek ahead. Look at some of the other. I don't know, you know. Looks like it wants me to. It's got like some amber pieces and some red pieces. Oh, do you know what? I think these contents might be split across 2 bags. Look, because this one's also labelled number 4. Yeah, that's what's happening. So actually, yeah, we're going to be fishing through a much larger piece pool. But that's okay. Sure, we're up to the challenge. Just get all of these smaller bags out the way. I'll just kind of put them over to one side for the moment. But that's it. That means we've now emptied all the bags. Although, look, that is heaving with Legos. Okay, that is actually a very large amount, so I might have to sort of siphon some bits off here. But it's all right. It will go down as we go. First thing. There we go. I have finally found the piece I was looking for there. One of them. One of these smooth brown circular pieces. Let's have a little scout for that then. Could it be this? I think it's this. Brilliant. That just goes in there. Brilliant. Nick Jeffrey, thanks for the super chat. Even says, hi Luke, hope you're doing well. I see EGX tickets are out. Hope to be able to come see Knox Venture, but not sure I can fit it around my dialysis. Oh well, Nick Jeffrey, hope to see you there. But you know, if it doesn't work out, don't worry. There's always another one. I dare say the dialysis is more important. But yeah, I mean, well, you know, fingers crossed. Hopefully see you there. Right, next. One of these pieces. I'll show you what this looks like. Just in a little close up. Show you what what it wants me to find. Oh man. So many pieces in here now. Is this it? It doesn't look dark enough to me. Oh, no, don't drop on the floor. Yeah, there's a couple of... It's this kind of darker brown I'm looking for. So that's what I have to find. That looks like it. Now, I'm fully aware that a lot of people will be watching this in the background while they do something else. So let me know what it is. Let me know what it is I'm the other tab to. I won't be offended, I promise. Yeah, let me know what's going on in your other tabs. I wonder if this other piece I'm looking for is going to be in one of these other bags. I don't think so. You know what? I think I'm going to have to break protocol and abandon the dish system because there's just so much Lego here. Ooh. Just carefully bring all the pieces out. There we go. I can keep all these pieces here, I just need to sort of spread. Alright, where are you, you mysterious piece? Tell you what, we're off to a slow start on this stream. We've got a lot of building to do, and I'm not getting very far, am I, so far? Just pouring through all of these bits. It's not anywhere here, is it? Where are you? You crafty Lego piece. Reveal yourself. No, it's not in that bag. You in this bag? Ah, you know what? It's a lighter brown colour than I thought. It's one of the ones in this bag. Okay. Mystery somewhat solved. Okay. Andrew D says, laid in bed with my 6-month-old. You're a winding down entertainment. Oh, wow, amazing. 6-month-old. Hope you're getting some sleep. Okay. Right, there it is. Gosh. Well, that was slow progress, but there we go. Look, we did clip a few Lego pieces together, didn't we? Right, and then we pop this through here. I'm pretty sure we are making the kind of end of the cork here. Yeah, nice. We've got a little sort of parasol thing going on. Capital. Next, nice easy one, this piece, a very unique piece I suspect, and that is just going to slide on. Is that the same both ways? No, it is not. It's going to go on this away. Classy. Okay, now assemble some more pieces. What does it want? What do you want of me, Lego? One of these, 4 of these, one of these, one of these. All right. Let's gather. That's one of the pieces I need, and then I need 4. These gold. Yes, we're doing some gold pieces now, which is tremendously exciting. 1, 2, 3. Can I get a 4th piece, please? Where are you? I know you're in here somewhere. There you are. And then one of these small little grey, stubby little grey joining bits. There it is. Oh, and we need one of these darker brown pieces that goes on top. So pop that on there. Easy. Then we put these gold pieces around the edge. Get rid of a little bit of dust. Oh, okay. I want to clip on that way. That's fine. That's fine and good. Asharata says, you're the only thing I'm watching, Luke. I may have to go downstairs and eat before long because I have karate tonight. Amazing. Strike hard, strike first, no mercy. That was a Cobra Kai reference, by the way. I don't actually do that. Okay, cool. Now I pop this thing I've made on here. Brilliant. Our cork is taking shape. Shy Violet says, anyone else got snacks ready for the stream? Making popcorn. Nick Jeffrey again, thanks again for another super chat. Says, love the F1 video on Oxbox. It's great to see you like sport now. The only downside being no more Gasly bashing from Andy. Yeah, that video could have used some Andy sass, but we would have had to persuade him to play F1, so tricky. I can't think of anything clever, says they're playing Pokemon Yellow. Sorry, Luke, don't even worry about it. Willie Tao, hand painting a model kit. Anders Danielson cooking dinner. Drew says, making my own project in Unity, working on a spinning dodge for a helicopter. Cool. Ryan Poirier says, you are keeping me sane as I begrudgingly work on a marketing document. Exciting. Well, thanks everyone for letting me know what you're up to. It's always nice to. It's quite. It's nice to think of this video as. Sounds like I'm being sarcastic, but I'm not. It's really nice to think of this video as being like a. Something that's just on soothingly in the background. I think because there are things like that I use, like things that I pop on, like certain podcasts, etc., that I put on to get to sleep, and that service is so valuable to me that I appreciate it. It looks a little bit like the Pod Racer engine, doesn't it? Okay, now we want one of these. This is a brown kind of cap piece and a cone. The cone shouldn't be too hard to find, and indeed it reveals itself forthwith. And in fact, lucky stroke, I've immediately seen the cap as well. Cheerful Spider, thanks for the super chat, says, hi Luke, thanks for being a blazing star of delightful positivity and all your other hard work as well. Thanks very much for tuning in. Blazing star of delightful positivity. That's very kind. I can tell you I'm not always. But thank you. That's really nice. Is that going to go on any further? Is that really as far as you want to go? I hope I haven't done all this with a too long spindly bit, but there aren't any other spindly bits, so it must be right. Oh, do you know what I've done, Luke? You clumsy oaf. I've put a few of these pieces on backwards, so I'm just going to slightly backtrack. It's this piece should have gone on this way. I don't know if that's going to make a huge difference, but yeah, so that should be on that way. And then these two pieces, just two of them, go on here. And now this piece goes on here. Should that slide a bit further in? I think it should. It should slide the whole length of the piece. So I might just have to apply a little bit of it. There we go. There we go, brilliant. How good is that? I love the colours. It's making me want to drink a glass of port. Gosh, I absolutely love port. It's one of my favourite things to drink. Next, two of these little revolving door pieces. That's fine, that's easy, I've got them. Elliot Morris says, thank you for the super chat, by the way. Elliot Morris says, just wanted to say thank you so much for introducing me to Pup. They're actually the best. Love the new album and hoping to see them live. What about you? Yeah, hoping to see them live when they are in the UK later this year. Yeah, I mean, well, yeah, my favourite band, obviously well documented, but man, yeah, they're just so good. I consider it a service. My dream is that one day I'll get to hang out with the band in some way, and they'll be. This is my kind of idol will definitely never happen sort of fantasy, and they're like, oh, Luke, it's you. People keep telling us that you sent them this way. We want to thank you for being in our street team. And actually, hey, we were thinking of recruiting a fifth member because we need an accordion. And I'll be like, Pup, I love you, but I can't handle the road life. It's not for me, it's too much. And they'll be like, Luke, we respect your decision. Have free t-shirts for life. And I'll be like, thank you, I will take the free t-shirts for life. Yes, please. And that'll be the end of the interaction, as I say. That's the fantasy. Okay. Now I'm cracked open this bag because there's one particular piece I need in it, and it's a piece I'm super hyped to be taking a peek at. Here we go. Oh yeah, it's the wax seal. Yeah, man, look at that. That's so cool. Okay, and that is just going to go pop on this kind of little grey stub here. Let me make sure I get it the right way around. It should go this way. Oh, but it spins. Delicious. Folks in the chat asking, what is port? Port is what your nan drinks at Christmas, says Heristrev. Maybe to go, thank you for the super chat, says, it's my first month in my first real job after uni. where I spent far too many years anyway, but things finally start to go my way. So this is my first step to giving something back. You're delightful. Well, I mean, that is very kind of you, Mephi, to go. I do appreciate it. But I mean, gosh, congratulations. First real job after uni. That's amazing. Congrats on taking the next step. That's a big deal. Okay, right, now to... See, now, big pieces of bottle. We're making big moves here. Massive moves. I mean, I think I know what the next few steps are going to be, right? Yeah, just keep doing this around the edge. This is massive. This is huge, folks. Okay. Easy. There we go. Next one. Now, there have been a few points in this build where the whole thing has felt a little more precarious than I would perhaps like, and this is again one of those moments. This is going to be a tricky one, getting this piece on. You can see what I'm struggling with. I'm going to have to reach my hand in carefully. Okay. I think that's about as good as we're going to get. Now we're going to attach them to the ship. An important step, one that I want to get right. Nick Jeffrey says, hope wax seal doesn't get eaten by a wax polar bear. Pretty good, Nick Jeffrey. Tarry Sith says, hi Luke, I'm due with a baby boy in July. Congratulations. Oh my gosh, well that is soon. Hope April, May, last trimester? Yeah, well anyway, hope it's all going well. Wanted to catch your latest live stream to let you know that we're naming him Lucas, or Luke for short. Thanks for making us laugh. Hope your week goes well. Tarry Sith, I mean, what a classic name. I hope you're hopefully not after me. That would be too much. That would be way too much pressure. I couldn't live up to your amazing son. But that's cool. Huge congratulations, and yeah, I'm wishing you all the best for July. It's going to be terrific. Okay, now you see what I'm faced with here. If I slide this over this bit, I'm trying to just attach it here. I'm going to probably have to go a little quiet for a few seconds just while I concentrate on not exploding the whole thing. So apologies if I am a little quiet. Is that going on? It's a little hard to tell. I don't really have any way of applying pressure in all the spots I would like to. There we go. If I push just down on just here. Ooh, easy, easy. Okay, I think that is reasonably secure, which means I think I can now tilt this sideways and we can see the water. Oh yeah, how about that? How satisfying is that? Spread some of that water around. Oh yes. Now you're talking, look at that. Yeah, that is actually lush. That is bloody brilliant. Okay, get a bit more foley with that. Here it is on the other camera, just for a sense of scale. Very cool. Okay, let's place this delicately over here for now. It's time to start on the stand, which is going to be a massive project. Abadozin Chulak 2 says, my mama taught me how to say no to a strange man with candy, but I've no defences against a stranger offering chill vibes. Thanks for everything you do, mate. Hope you get some good weather soon. Yeah, right. It's been a bit of a gloomy, humid day here in London, frankly, which is not cool. I like the sunshine. I like I like a fresh breeze, me. And I've been deprived. But we have had some gorgeous weather recently, actually. As anyone in the UK will attest. Okay, I'm just getting together these. We've got these little turquoise pieces. I've got a feeling a lot of these pieces aren't ever going to get seen. Because they're going to be like kind of buried within the belly of the build, if you like. But it will all come together. Titan Uranus says, remember to decant the ship before drinking it. Very good advice. Thank you. And Matt Wetton says, this is such a gorgeous kit to build. If you want a larger challenge, I recommend LEGO's Saturn V rocket. It's 1969 pieces of fun. Or 1,969. I'm not sure if that's a reference to the year or the number of pieces. But either way. That's cool. That sounds very exciting. I've actually picked out my next thing I'll be building. Oh, I forgot to bring it in here with me. But maybe I can get a picture of it up when we finish. I will tease it, you know, just so that you know what you're looking forward to next time, whenever that will be. It's a bit nerdy. Reflects something that I've... There's a situation here. Uh-oh. Did I feel like I may have gone a bit wrong here? Did I go a bit wrong here? No, that was right. And that was right. Ah, silly me. Forgot to read this section first. We need these blue, two of these long blue pieces. Done. And 8 of these. Well, I'll find one. I'll show you what they look like. It's 8 of these kind of pieces. So let's hunt them out. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. These are worryingly easy to find. It makes me think that I am going to be having to do this several times because there's no other explanation for how I managed to find them so quickly, other than there are many more of them waiting for me in there. But that's okay. Whatever you want, Lego. Throw it all at me. Okay, so now this goes on here. Cool. And then again. Okay. We've got to finish this one on this stream because, as I say, I am excited for the next set that I'm going to build. I don't think it's going to be quite so ambitious a build, but hopefully it'll be fun. I mean, we could be building any Lego, really. All Lego is fun. Okay, now I'm going to be making this, I don't know what you call this. Lego, I'll call it. We're going to be making this Lego. So I'm going to be trying my best to make some Lego. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's not big enough. This is the one we want, and one little brown piece to snap on the end. Let's see if we can get a good snap for the mic. Pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah, and we got a grey piece on here, little turquoise piece on the end. I suspect these turquoise pieces are just here to kind of like for visual reference. Like we're not going to see them, so they could be any colour. So there may as well be something like bright and easy to identify. Yeah, another brown piece on the end there. 2 turquoise discs on here. That's fine. Right, there we go. What did I tell you? It wants 6 more of these brown pieces. So, a diving I will go. Wish me luck. How many do I need? 6. 1, 2, 2. I'd stop at 2. Is that one? 3, 4. Now we're getting somewhere. 5, 6. Still worryingly easy to find. Maybe there are yet more of these to put together. Okay, and then we just put 3 up on each side like this. Fine, fine, fine. There you go, that's what we've built. A little close up. It's a little sort of thingamy. Okay. Oh, Brian Mullard says, I love these chill LEGO streams, but have you any plans for future story time? Well, oh gosh, I didn't realise. He wants me to do that whole thing twice. Okay, that's fine. Story time. I would like to do some more story reading on the channel. I mean, maybe around Halloween, certainly, because it's spooky stories that I read, as I'm sure you're well aware. And you know, it's just all the different kind of streams that we've done, like, kind of scratch a different itch. I love doing the LEGO streams. They're frankly, like, tend to be more popular. Which is, you know, not my only guiding principle, but they do tend to be. I want to make things people want to watch, obviously, and they do tend to get, you know, a decent number of viewers compared to the spooky stories and the chill composing streams, but it's still good to mix it up every now and then, isn't it? So yes, I do want to do more spooky stories, but I don't have like a date in mind or anything like that. I've got to find another 6 of these. Okay, here we go. 1, 2. I'll tell you what I was thinking would be a fun live stream. I might regret saying this because I don't want to commit to it because I haven't really thought it through. And I have in the past aired content strategies on a stream and then thought later, why did I say I would do that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But what the heck? I was thinking, okay, so not to drone on and on and on, but there's a song on the new Pup album called Matilda, which is all about the lead singer Stefan's guitar, a guitar of his, that he really, really loved the feel of, but there was actually, you know, like kind of a cheap guitar, and everyone else in the band said it sounded bad. So he stopped using it, and then felt immensely guilty, and that way sometimes you do feel guilty for offending inanimate objects. And so the song is written like from the guitar's point of view, and it made me really like nostalgic and really sentimental for my first guitar, which is in a terrible state. It's a left-handed guitar, but I restrung it right-handed, even though I'm not right-handed, so that I could lend it to a friend. This is years and years and years ago, so I could lend it to a friend who was like, who wanted to sort of experiment with electric guitar, and so I was like, hey, yeah, just take mine, it's an old cheap one. So, you know, I restrung it. I think I like broke the bit of I think the nut with you know the little plastic bit that all the strings go in. I think I smashed that in two and like glued it back on in the process. So, you know, it's in a terrible way, basically. And I thought it would be. I wonder if it would make a good live stream to basically try and like restring it left-handed, clean it up a little bit, and then play it and just see if it sounds as garbage as I think it probably does, or if it has any kind of lo-fi charm that can be enjoyed at all. It was a very, very, very cheap guitar that I bought. It's, you know, got no brand. I just bought it because it was the cheapest one I could get, I think. You know, I didn't want to buy something expensive and commit, because I thought, odds are, this guitar is going to be staring at me from the corner of a room and I never learn to play it. And if it's going to be doing that, I would rather it's something that I feel comfortable, you know, just giving away or getting rid of. Also, you know, I was a kid and I didn't have any money, so... yeah, would that be fun? Go for it, says Junta812. I'm here for lo-fi garbage, says LeBlanc. Thank you. Yeah, alright. Harpoon the bottom, he says guitar resurrection stream for the win. It would, you know, it would be cool to like to actually play it. You know, like hook it up to... See if I can set up that live stream so that I can like hear it through an amp, you know. You know, so that I can play it through an amp, but that you, the viewer, can hear it properly as well. Whew. Take a drink, take a little break, rehydrate. Danny McNamara says, sounds great, not sure if the guitar will, but the concept does. Yeah, that's about it. That's about the size of it. Okay, one of these now and two of these yellow pieces. So that is that brown, the light brown or dark brown? I think it's darker. Yep. And then two of these golden squares. Look at them. They remind me of Golden Grahams, you know, the cereal. I love Golden Grahams. I've got to try and find some Golden Grahams. Okay, now this goes... Oh, this is interesting. Okay, take a look at this. So this piece that I've just made here is going to go upside down on here. So it doesn't actually stick in at all. It's just like placed satisfyingly. Okay, so we'll leave that. Bjorhe Svensson, hope I pronounced that correctly. Apologies if I didn't. Thank you for the super chat. Says, your music really helps when anxiety rips me, considering a tattoo of a ship in the style of old maps, flying rainbow colours to represent friends, and mental health is less, etc. in an arch over it. Would that be okay with you? Oh, wow. I mean, yeah, of course. Absolutely. I mean, obviously, with all the usual disclaimers, you know, don't get a tattoo until you're sure. Do the thing where you think about it and then wait. You know, whatever. But I mean, yeah, of course. I mean, that it's yeah. I that would be. Of course, that's fine with me. Sounds like a cool design. Okay, here's where we are. Elegant Egotist says, I like the way he says Graham's. Yeah, right, so how would you pronounce it if you were in the US? Golden Grams? Golden Grams? Golden... I don't know. Mephi to go says, no need for an amp at all, talking about the guitar string. Yeah, I could do... I mean, we could do some DI. I have, like... There's a really good set of virtual amps on Logic Pro 10... Which I have, but then on the other hand, you know, it is a kind of like gnarly old cheapo guitar, and I do have a pretty gnarly old cheapo amp that actually has some like really gnarly old distortion sound on it, so I might actually get a cooler sound if I don't do direct input but run it through the amp. But that amp is like so sensitive, you can you know, just like a teeny tweak of the gain knob and you can you can blow everyone's ears out. So yeah, join me on a live stream where we see if I blow everyone's ears out or not. Right, I need one more of these. Is this the right colour that I'm gunning for here? Yeah, it is. I'm gathering together 4 of these. I've got 3. So I'm just gently pouring through my pieces, looking for a 4th. There it is, right at the bottom and upside down. You crafty so-and-so. Right. And 2 more of these flat, but I already found them. Good. Okay, so the flat pieces are going on here and on here. And then all the other pieces are kind of going... Oh, okay. Right, also, okay, well, let's put these pieces on first. We're at this point covering up all of the colourful bits, as I suspected would happen. Lovely. Okay, and then 2 of these long, smooth, flat pieces. There's 1. Come on, focus. There you are. That's 1. And 2. That's good, isn't it? That's a kind of good, tense TikTok sound. Finish your essay. Michael Brown says, I used to have an amp that would pick up the radio and other bands playing next door. Anything but me, really. That sounds really funny. Like a kind of police scanner slash amp. Okay. Cool. This is, you know, this is coming together. This is clearly, I guess, going to be like the bare bones of the stand. But it looks good. Lycanthos Dragon Bear says, wish I could stay in vibe with you all, but I've got to get back to work. Got to serve dinner to the residents. Catch you later in the VOD. See you in the VOD. See you in the VOD. Oh, hang on, lost my... See you in the VOD, Lycanthos Dragon Bear, and thank you very much for the super chat. Okay, that's done. Next, 4 gold pieces. Hang on, let me move my drink. Come on, Luke. I'm trying to show a degree of professionalism. 4 of these gold pieces, 4 of these round pieces. Okay, now these are very little, so I'm going to be careful with them. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 4 of these curvy pieces. Are they smooth on the top, Lego? Yes, they are. There's 1. There's 2. It's good. I feel like we're making real progress now. The stand is coming together. 3, and I'm very, 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 very keen to build one of the little details that's coming up. You can get a little hint of it, I think, if I show you this piece here. I love that this is in the stand. Okay. Alright. Okay, so we take this. I put my little gold studs on the corners. Let me make sure I'm getting the right corners. Yep, on there. And on there. And on this one. And on this one. Lovely. Right, and then we sort of, yeah, these nice smooth bits. This is just going to add a touch of class to the whole proceedings. Really, it's just really going to make the whole thing pop. Look at that, pretty nice. Pretty nice colours going on here. I'm really pleased with how this is shaping up. Okay, now. Brilliant, my favourite piece so far. This kind of inverted compass. Let's get a real good close up on it. Look at it. Isn't that cool? That's so nice. Okay. So what do I do with this? Well, I take the piece and it looks like I just drop it in here. It doesn't clip in, but I guess it's not supposed to. It's kind of in this... I guess it's just supposed to sit nicely in there. Now they've got north this way. Obviously this is subjective, but I'll you know, rotate it around. And then we're going to pin the compass in with one of these little studs. Okay, cool, really cool. Okay, and you go right, and so that goes through into. Oops, a 2 on job this. Come on. Sorry, I've gone quiet because I'm concentrating. Come on. This is tricky. This is tricky. You can see what I'm trying to do, can't you? Well, sort of. So I've got this piece here, like through there, right? And I'm trying to get that piece into that little gap there. Let me just check I'm doing this the right way around. Yes, I am. Might just. Okay, so it does clip in there. It's just a matter of aim and patience. Did I get it? Come on. Didn't get it yet. Didn't get it yet. Come on. If I try it upside down. Oh, this is like, you know, when you do flat pack, there's always a bit where you have to like do something basically blind, or like hanging a picture. That's what this step reminds me of. Does the compass spin freely, says Wolfsbrain. Yeah, that's what is going to... I'm pretty sure that's the plan. Oh, did I get it? No. Come on. Come on, Nick, you can do this. Wow, this step is really defeating me. Okay. Yeah, so once I get this in here, you can see it'll like spin freely in a kind of chill way. But I need to punch it through. Nearly. This is going to require all of my powers. Did I get it? No. Clipped out again. Come on. Maybe it's just supposed to be like placed in there? Oh wait, maybe I need to also line this up. There it is. Okay. Got it. So no, the compass does not spin freely. It is fixed in place. That's what was foxing me. It's because the studs on the underside of this piece also needed to slot neatly into the piece under it. So it doesn't spin, but look how good it looks. Nice piece of curvy plastic. Ooh, yes, please. Gorgeous. Okay. Right. Sorry about that. That took ages. Okay. No worries. Next, we're doing some interesting stuff with golden rods. Goldenrod. What's this Simpsons gag? $100 yellow. Anyway, it's something like that. Is the number 100? Okay, I need one of these little harpoon pieces, one of these little golden claws, and one of these very small little pieces. Okay, and then, oh yeah, it's the actual freaking compass. What a win. Okay, so that goes on here. Yeah, that looks great. Can you see what I'm doing here? And then that's going to clip. This will be a good clip, I hope. Ooh, nice. Understated. So that's the compass point. And then we're going to pop that on here. And that does sort of spin freely a bit. Point it to true north. Cool. Now 2 of these long brown pieces. There's one. And there's the other. And they are going on. Now at this point, it could get a little tricky to keep track of which way around I want everything, just because I have this arrow. In fact, you know what? A compass is supposed to help you with your orientation, right? So I'm going to move the compass to face east, just like the one in the picture, just because that way it's just going to be a lot easier to make sure I'm building accurately. What's going on in the chat? Let's check in. Ooh, Mr. M. Bender says, I've seen the mould for some of these pieces at my work. The tolerances are tight AF on most of the parts. And Ashawata says that compass is really cool looking. Oh, and Revolver Rock says true north. Did you mean magnetic north? Yes. Yes, I did. Sorry. Sorry, navigation fans. Okay. Now 2 of these. 2 smooth little brown pieces. These ones. Is what it wants. One of them. And indeed 2 of them. Come on, where are you? You're here somewhere. One, 2. There you are. There you are. And I need another one of these pieces. If I can get the camera to focus on that while I hunt it out. There it is. Cool. And now these are all going on this side. I've got a feeling I'm going to be doing all this twice. But that's fine. Those go on there. These 2 pointed down bits go here. There we go. Very, very nice. There we go. That's just what we've kind of put together there on that side. See that? Lovely. Gorgeous. Okay. Now I need 2 of the... I don't know how to describe this one, but I'll show you it when I find them. Is it that piece? I think it might be. Yeah, it's one of these. Need another one. It's got to be here somewhere. Where are you? Ooh. There we go. There you are. Okay, we could be in line for a satisfying snap here, folks. Oh yeah, pretty good. Let's get that one close up to the mic. The next one. Oh yeah, pretty good. I love the ones on a hinge. There they are, but we're just folding them in. Ah, cool. Nick Senemo Smith says, have you been watching Lego Masters on E4? Actually, no, I haven't. I have seen some episodes of it before, but I've not really been watching it or keeping up. It's a cool show though, as I understand it. I'm glad it exists, but no, I haven't caught much of it, I'm afraid to say. Now, where on earth? There. Okay, right, there we go. So I want this little beige piece, and then 6 of these cool, shiny metal golden bobbins here. Okay. Now let's attach them. It goes on there. And then these are arranged in a sort of fan shape outwards, which is interesting. I don't know if these are going to clip onto something. Is it just a kind of decorative spray of shiny metal? There we go. Oh, Orangerful in the chat says, hi, what a chill Lego stream to wrap up my workday. This just improved my afternoon 100%. Happy to be of service. Orangerful, and good to see you. Okay. Cool. Good. That looks nice, right? I mean, yeah. That looks really nice. Looks lush. Okay. Right, I suspect I'm now going to have to do that all again. But maybe not. Actually, look at this piece. It's, in fact, let me show you it. It's a very, very, very special piece. The name of the ship. The Leviathan, which went down off the coast of Brittany with all hands. Look at that. Look at that gold. Right. Oh no! Just accidentally swept a Lego piece onto the floor. Yikes. Managed to retrieve it. Okay, now I see what the deal is with these gold pieces. Oh, that's clever. That's clever. Claire T Rex says, and you didn't even have to carefully put a sticker on straight. Bonus. That is actually something I massively appreciate. I love printed pieces where I don't have to put a sticker on. So good. Okay, now 2 of these long brown pieces. Well, here's one, friends. And you know what? Here's t'other. And right, yep, so now I am flipping it round and I am doing some of the same stuff on the back of the stand that I have already done on the other side. Come on. On you go. Good. Oh no, okay, this is a little bit different. This is the kind of shape we're building here. It's a little hard to see. A little hard to see for me as well, but I'm sure it will all make sense in the fullness of time. One of these and a 1x4 Where might you be then? Well, here's one of you. Okay, take that, pop it on top of there. That was a good snap. Oh, so was that. Okay, then again, one of these 2x4s, and another little 1x2. Then I take what I've built so far, and I put them on thusly. I take this beige piece, bam. Then a 2x2 piece. Is it smooth on top? It is not. It's going to be somewhere in here, I think. There it is. And just clip that on the end. Alright. Very good. Now I'm gathering together some blockier pieces. One of these it wants. An L-shaped one. There it is. And then one of these. I'll show you what this one looks like because it's a bit more unusual. There you go. Not terribly exciting, but there you go. Okay. And where are these pieces headed? The L piece is going to the corner. That's going there. And this piece is going right on the end. Snappity snap, snap, snap. Good. Okay, one piece, one piece, one piece. Got you there. Got you there. Now it wants another of these bits that I've been seeking out all along because there are just like infinite of them. Oh, easy. You're not getting away from me. You clip onto there. This clips onto here. And then you go on there. Okay. Here's where we're at with this piece. Cool. Okay. Now one of these very chunky Duplo-ish almost blocks, and a 3x1 2 stack. I'm making up this lingo, by the way. I don't think this is how people actually refer to Lego pieces. Maybe it is. I don't know. Right, then a 2x4, and that's a 2x6, so smaller one. There we go. There it is. That's going on there, and a little 1x2 top there. We're just basically fashioning a sort of chunky piece of wood right now. This piece is going on like that. Fair enough. I don't know where you're going with this yet, Lego, but I'm sure all will come screaming into focus. Okay. That piece is too big. Nearly put a too big piece on there. I actually want a 2x3. Smaller piece like this. And that's going to go on here. And then you are going to go there, and that's going to like reinforce those bits, which is good. One 2x2 goes on the corner here. I'm just kind of building it up, just kind of adding some curvy sort of texture, I guess. All right. Okay, good. Now, one 1x2, one little smooth bit, and one of these. Well, there's the one of them. So that's done. So that's found. One of these, and then a smooth little one piece. Okay, and where is everything gonna go on here then? This is one of those ones where everything is kind of the same color and you're just sort of trying really hard to focus on Putting things in the right spot. Okay. One more of these. There it is. There you go. Cool. It's taking shape. I don't know what kind of shape exactly, but it's taking some kind of shape. One of these and one of these. It's the kind of building I like, actually. This, it's like you don't really know what you're making yet. You don't know how it's going to fit into the sort of bigger picture of the build. But it's fast, you know. It's just like, grab this piece, pop it on. Now grab this piece. Now pop that on. That's a golden piece on there. Okay, now flip the whole thing round so it looks like that. Find one of these pieces here and put it on the what is now the bottom. Okay. All right. Tell me, folks. What should we? Let's do a. Let me take a sip of my drink. Okay, let's do a free and open exchange of ideas and recommendations on something. What should we do? Books, games, Lego, bands. Why don't we do? Oh gosh, my back just made a weird sort of noise. Let's do bands. Pop in the chat the good bands. I tell you what, we'll do bands, and then we'll do the best cartoon when you were a kid. I'll read some of those out. Naka says they might be giants. Crystalline says Wolf Alice. Caffeinator says Green Day. Nice. Oh, okay. Lots of cool bands coming through now. Oh, whoa, so many. Slater Kinney says Olivia Turner. Excellent. Rubber bands are my favourite, says Topper_17. Churches, says Crystalline again. Jane says Ghost, Faith No More, Christine and the Queens and Rush. Wow, there's a lot more than I can read here. A lot more recommendations. Harry Potato Chip says the Wombats. Oh yeah, I like the Wombats. Matthew Mabbott says Me First and the Gimme Gimmes. Yeah, I've got a few Me First albums. Bill Betty Baggins says Black Sabbath. I can't think of anything clever, says Cake. Damn, I love Cake. Do you know the song that that made me absolutely fall in love with Cake was gosh, what is it called? I'm gonna have to Google it because I want to get the title right. Yeah, Rock and Roll Lifestyle by Cake. I love that song, and do you know where I first heard it? Streetlight Manifesto, says LeBlanc. Great ska band. What's their song that I really like? Mephisto's Cafe. We're going down, down, down to Mephisto's Cafe. Yeah, that's great. Yeah. The Silences, says Jack McKinley. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, anyway, Rock and Roll Lifestyle by Cake. It was in the end credits to an episode of Daria. You know, that MTV show? I loved Daria. It's so my vibe. Adore that show. And I just loved that song as soon as I heard it on the end credits. So this is going on here. And as I place that on, I am filled with a sort of worrying feeling that I'm about to do everything I just did 3 more times. Love Daria, says Emma Winningham. Three Weaver says Daria is amazing. Man, Daria was so good. I mean, I haven't seen it in years. I don't know how it holds up. It was so cool. It had such a good vibe. Oh man, do you remember the episodes when like there were some episodes where Daria and Jane fell out? They're like best friends, but they fell out. I think it may even have been over a boy, and it, you know, it was just, oh man, I felt that. That was, I was just like, come on, Daria and Jane, make friends again. If you two can't stay friends, then what are we gonna do? Then what's the point? But they made friends in about one episode, I think, probably, or a couple. Skip Skylark says, oh wow, I've only seen gifs of Daria. Harpy in the bottom says, Mystic Spiral +1. Trish Sharp says, Daria spoke to my gloomy teenage self very strongly. This is now a Daria appreciation stream. Good. Good. I don't know, I mean, is it anywhere? Is it on any streaming services? Can you even watch it now if you want to? I have absolutely no idea. Okay, beige piece goes on here. This is all feeling very familiar. I'm doing what I was doing before, but in reverse. So hopefully I can kind of just sort of switch on into a little bit of autopilot, and we can keep appreciating old MTV shows. And one of those. Where are you going? 1, 2, 3. Oh. I think I missed a step here. Yes, I did. And there we go. That's what happens when you switch on to autopilot. Even for a second, that's when you forget the piece, the crucial piece, the vital piece of the puzzle. Okay, there we go. Okay, one of those. You got one of those. And then one more of these legendary, there are a billion trillion of them pieces. Here it is. Okay. Bum, bum. That goes on there on the end. Yeah, we're just doing the same thing. Cool. Ikey says, thoughts on Life is Strange True Colours. I loved it. Yeah, I thought it was great. I don't think it was... I didn't love it as much as I loved Life is Strange 1, but I haven't loved any of them as much as I love Life is Strange 1. But I thought it was great, you know, it's just the Life is Strange vibe is so powerful and so enjoyable. I actually, what I haven't done yet is the DLC chapter. I've been kind of like procrastinating doing it because I feel like there's not going to be any more Life is Strange for like ages and ages and ages. But also I do want to know what happens in it, so I probably should just give in and play it. Okay. One of you. And one of you. Now you are going on here. One piece there, one of these smooth little pieces next to it there, and then two of these. Closely on that, there we go. Okay. Okay, good. That's coming together. One of these pieces, one of these pieces. Again, it's just, you know, we've kind of done some of this stuff already, right? We don't need to. All right, what else should we talk about then? What else? What's another good conversation starter? Let's talk about. Oh, let's do food. Let's do desserts. Let me know your favourite desserts in the chat. Type out your favourite dessert. I'll read some of them. We can weigh in, figure out the best dessert. We finally settle this once and for all. Because I'm sick of going back and forth on this issue of what is the best dessert. It's time to pick a side. Time to get off the fence. My grandma's apple pie says caffeinated. Maury-X42 says tiramisu, easy. Wow, everyone's having quite a few votes for tiramisu. Passion fruit cheesecake says Charlie Hanning. Strawberry shortcake, Ryan Poirier. Nimbletack says my mum's lemon meringue pie. Oh, that sounds good. Jam Dev says it's out of favour now because it sounds terrible, but Spotted Dick is amazing. Peach Cobbler says Wolf's Brain, all in caps, emphasising the enthusiasm for the cobbler. Yeah, these are some good desserts. Apple crumble forever and always. I'm sorry. Mochi says Layer AK. Yeah. Apple strudel always hits, says Lauren. Teresa M says, love a good apple pie with a slice of sharp cheddar cheese on the side. Ooh, apple pie with a bit of sharp cheddar cheese. Dang, that sounds really good. Vito Corleone says, Black Forest Gatto. I shouldn't have asked this question. This is making me hungry. This is making me... have I done these pieces? Why are these pieces out here? Did I do these pieces, then find them again? Because that would be weird and unsettling. I think I must have, because those pieces are on already. Okay, then flip it around this way. Find one of these. Secret Agent Sam says, I'm very simple and like a good ice cream, or better, a pizookie. What's a pizookie? Is that like a pizza-sized cookie? Because I've had a giant cookie. I wouldn't have called it a pizookie. I have to Google it. Better not be something rude. Now that you've made me say it a few times. Yeah, it's a great big pizza cookie. Actually, that actually looks freaking good. Okay. Right, this piece is now being attached on here. There we go. That is looking pretty darn cool. I've got a feeling we're gonna do some more repetitive bits, here to fill this out. But let's find out. What would you have me do now, Lego? Oh, actually, first we're doing something. First we're putting some flat pieces over the front of this, which I'm up for. I'm into it. What do we? There's one. There's two. Put that there. Put that there. Put that there. Good. Okay. Now I think I am back to doing something fairly similar, but I've got a feeling it's going to be slightly different this time. Oh yeah. It's a pizza-sized cookie with an ice cream on it, says Secret Agent Sam. Pizookie. Lauren says that hot cookie dough thing from Pizza Hut is an absolute banger. Nice. Ziv Ellie says this looks like an old-timey radio a bit right now. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? I'm definitely getting those vibes. Right, let's crack on with the build. What do we want? We want one of them, and we want a 1x4. 1x4. Where are you? There you are. Let's put you on there. Let's get a good snap for this one. Oh yeah, terrific. Well, let's see if we can go for the double. Ah, not as good. Not as good. Can't win them all though, can you? Okay, 1 2x4. Pop that on there, and 1 1x2. On you go. Beige piece. Bang. 2x2. Bam. Yep, this is all feeling reasonably familiar. I know which pieces it's going to want me to get next. One of them, and one of them. So I can do this. Hopefully we get a little bit faster each time we have to do these pieces. 1 1x2, and one of these, and one of our infamous, there are a bajillion of them, pieces. There it is, this piece, the most infamous piece in the build, because there's so many of them. Okay, put that on there, put that on there. Okay, now let's do musicals. Alright, tell me your favourite musicals. We've probably talked about the musicals before, to be honest, haven't we? Who am I kidding? We'll have talked about it loads. You know I love a good musical, or you know, I actually love a few bad musicals as well, so okay. Factoring in the delay, when I look up, we should be getting them now. Oh yeah, Peter says Matilda. Thomas Ford says Les Mis, always Les Mis, thanks to you. You're welcome. A lot of folks saying Les Mis. They know I love it. Also Jane, Les Mis. More X42. Les Mis, you can't beat the classics. Ooh. Caffeinated says I went to see Six a few weeks ago with my girlfriend, really enjoyed it. Koenig says, does Little Shop of Horrors count as a musical? Absolutely, of course it does. It's a great musical. Teresa M says, Hadestown, Beetlejuice, Les Mis, Into the Woods, Sunday in the Park with George. Brilliant. Rose Lucas says, I love all those 30s and 40s Rodgers and Astaire musicals. Rocky Horror 2 says, Danny McNamara. Julia Reed says, Newsies. There's, I'll be honest, I have seen Newsies, but like there aren't loads of Newsies songs that stick in my head. But Santa Fe off of Newsies is brilliant. I actually saw that performed by at the Royal Albert Hall. Not Newsies, but it was like a sort of Disney Broadway show evening where they were doing, you know, songs from Disney on Broadway. And man, it really made me realise that there are some real stinkers out there. Just like what you, just shows you've never heard of. You're like, what is this? Can't you do another one from like Little Mermaid or something? Like, I didn't know Disney made a show out of, I don't know, whatever it was. Yeah. But yeah, they did Santa Fe from Newsies, and that was cool. And I've seen the film, and that is my Newsies credentials. Pimpletack says the stage version of Matilda is great fun. Yeah, absolutely. Tim Minchin did another. He did a Groundhog Day musical, which I saw in London. Where was that? Southwark. I can't remember the name of the theatre. It doesn't matter. But that was absolutely brilliant, and I think I would be right in saying that it didn't achieve nearly the level of like success and renown that Matilda did, but it's a really, really clever show, and really funny. So I don't know if maybe they like filmed a version somewhere. If you like Groundhog Day, the movie, and who doesn't, then it is absolutely worth checking out. And if you like Matilda, because it is just, you know, more Tim Minchin doing that good thing he does. Gosh, there's one absolute. Which is the? Hang on, I'm gonna recommend one song from it, so as not to be overwhelming. There was one song in particular that just absolutely blew my mind. Which one was it? One Day, I think it is. Which, you know, you can see words. I think it's the Act 1 closer. There's so many, so many songs. I'm pretty sure it's One Day. One day I'll learn how to sing. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, look at that one. Right, hang on. Should probably get back to my YouTube window, shouldn't I? There we go. Okay. One of these. Just mute me for a bit and watch that Groundhog Day song, and then come back and say if you thought it was good or not. I don't mind. I'm not going anywhere. We're just going to be building the same kind of thing over and over, I think. So that goes on there. Capital. Good. Right, then I spin this bad boy around. Put this on the bottom. And now it should be ready for attaching. Let me just make sure I'm looking at this the right way around. Yep, so that's going on here. You can say this one is exactly the same as all the ones we're doing, except it's got this kind of reddish orange piece kind of sticking out. Thomas Ford, thank you very much for the super chat. It says, over a year ago, I told you I was accepted into a neuro PhD program. With this last assignment I'm submitting, my first year will be over. What a year. Thomas Ford, amazing work. Congratulations on completing the first year of the neuro PhD. That's fantastic. Well done. I hope you're rightfully proud of yourself. I don't know how many years a PhD is. I feel like the answer is many. But I hope you take the momentum of that first year through into the next. But yeah, great work. Nice one. Okay, clip you in there. Is that a 4x4? Yeah, it's a 4x4. Okay, this is again a similar thing, but it is the last time I think that we are going to be doing it. But it also could be, looking at how many pieces I've got left, feasibly maybe the last part of the build. That's what we've got left in the not a lot, and we've got, you know, some kind of scattered bits around on my desk. Yeah, not loads. This stand has been quite an undertaking though, hasn't it? You go there. PhD in UK equals 3 years, USA equals 5 usually. 5 5 years? Why is the difference so massive? What are the Americans doing in those other 2 years? They're learning all of the secret science that we dared not discuss. The secret ways, the hidden masteries, long thought lost to time. Right, put you on there. I'm getting really quick at this, at making these bits of stand, aren't I? Because, I should be, because I have done a lot of them now. I'll be honest, I'm looking forward to finishing this last one. And we can see if there's any more to build. Or, as I say, I wouldn't be surprised if that was the end. We'll see. We will see. I'm at the whim of the booklet. 4x4. Yeah. Easy. Come on, Lego, give me some hard stuff. Don't actually do that. I do not want to be challenged at this point. At this juncture, I'm done with the difficulty. I spent about a month playing Elden Ring solidly, and I'm ready for an easy rest of the year, if that's cool. Ashar Otto says, when did you decide to become an artist and write your own music? How did that idea come to you? Well, no, it didn't. It's a tricky one to answer, really. I mean, I've always been in, I was like in bands in school, and I played music my whole life. But as an adult, as a working professional person, it's a very difficult hobby to keep up, especially if you, like I did, you sort of play instruments that really are best enjoyed in a group, like drums and guitar. So for me, the kind of moment of the light bulb moment was I just got really into listening to quite a lot of piano music. Just a few TV shows I was watching and games I was playing really got me. One of which was, Jump Up Superstar from Mario Odyssey. I was just like, man, this is so catchy. Like, how do you make music like this? And the answer is, well, that's a big band song, but fundamentally, that kind of like jazzy, ultra melody, ultra chords style is the piano. So yeah, I started taking some piano lessons, and I'd done piano when I was a kid for a few years, but didn't enjoy it. And it was a bit of a slog, and so because it was a bit of a slog, I didn't really learn very much. So I had some muscle memory and a little bit of musical theory from those days, but it was basically learning from scratch. And I just got so into it and just so addicted and obsessed, I think is a fair word to use, knowing as I do a fair bit about obsessive thinking. I was completely obsessed with playing the piano and learning the piano. And actually, it's such a great sort of solo instrument to play by yourself, and I hadn't had that. So, kind of as an adult, as a busy adult, and that was the point where I just found that I was starting to write songs, and then I was like, well, there's no reason why I shouldn't publish these, except that they're only 1 minute long. There you go. Well, there you go. That ended up being a fairly long answer, didn't it? Okay, right. Now I'm putting these. Do you see these little little purple minifig heads? It's like if you were making a Thanos minifig. And these are just sort of going on here, on these little orange bits that we put on earlier, and that to be honest, that looks fairly all kind of sealed in. Is that the last step? Not quite. We have got a special treat for the very last step. Let me show you it. It's only these bloody globes that we're going to put on. They're in plastic over here. Been saving them. Let's get some crinkle. Lovely. So let's open these. Ooh. Oh, these look good. These look really good. There's two halves in each one. I was about to say, are they the same? But yeah, surprisingly, there aren't. They haven't printed two. Like, they haven't made like alternate Earth. The continental drift is different in this globe. Okay, so how does this work? Let's get this right, and let's. You know what? Seeing as we're near the end of the stream, I might even risk a little zoom in. On this, so here's my globe pieces. Take a look at them. Aren't they cool? Don't they look nice? Don't they make a good sound? Right, so how do these clip together exactly? So they just sort of. Ooh. So these are just going to squeeze around here, and I'm going to try and make it so that this side has the Americas on it. Can you see? Yeah, there we go. So this side has the Americas, and this is so we've got the Americas facing outwards on this one. Although it does spin, which is cool. But let's try and then we pop open the second one. Let's try and make it so that the two globes are kind of showing different sides. Cat from the Kong says, is Blades in the Dark coming back? Something I am asked a fair amount at the moment. Yes, it is. It is in active development. Something I put on the. So when someone asked me on the OX Supporters Club Discord the other day, I think that's the phrase I used. Active development. Blades in the Dark Season 2 is in active development, and I hope to have more to share soon. But all I can say for now is that yes, it's coming back. It's coming back before too long. And I hope you like it. And with that final globe, we are done. Let's get a real nice close up on these globes, because they're so cool. Yeah, and I quite like having like the different sides shown. Very cool. Love that. Okay, and now that all that remains, I think we should zoom out again, because now the only thing left to do is to put the, let's zoom in a bit more than that, is to put the ruddy bloody boat on it. That's the final step. So let me put everything else away. Spare pieces, booklet back in the box. Just pop that on the old keyboard. behind me. Trusty, this can go somewhere, I don't know, there you go. Bob, balance it over there. Okay. Right, let's take a drink. Okay, so here we go. We've got the stand. There it is. Let's just get just have a real detailed look at the stand. So we've got the plate, the name plate, these spinning globes on either side, and beautiful detail, this compass, which does spin. I will, now that it's built, point it to, let's go northwest. Why not? Yeah, that is very cool, very sturdy, very enjoyable to build, even if the last stage was a little repetitive. There were enough nice details in there that definitely kept me holding on, and most importantly, we now have, which way around are we got the thing? Okay. Yep. So, okay. The boat is here. Ta-da! And let's place it on the stand. There you go. Lego ship in a bottle. There were points where I wasn't sure it would ever be finished, but there it is. And what a beauty. My God, I'm glad I remembered to do the blue pieces. For the water. That is gorgeous. Can I lift it up very gingerly? Yeah, there we go. So, yeah, very nice. Why don't we bring it when we show it to the other webcam as well? Here she is. Look at that. There I am looking through it. Just give it a slow rotate. Very nice. Very, very enjoyable. Delicate. This isn't secured in any way. So, you know, this is going to go straight on a shelf where it will not be touched and not be knocked off by accident, but super chuffed with the way that's come together. That is lush. Right, okay, can I find a way to show you what I am building next? Maybe. 1 second. Yeah, there we go, that'll do it. I don't think this is going to be as complex a build. Maybe it won't take as long. Here we go, I'm just going to whack this up in the middle of my OBS canvas. Yeah, but you know what? I was in the Lego store the other day and I saw this and I just thought, I've got to have it. I've got to have it. I know it's nerdy. Yeah, but I got to have it. And here it is. It is this is going to be like way too big. Boop. Yep, there you go. It is the Lego Mercedes F1 car from last year. There you go. In the box you get the W12 and the Project 1 car, but I'm not so interested in the non Formula 1 car. I want to build the W12, which is the car that Lewis Hamilton raced in last year. Lewis, who I was absolutely rooting for in 2021, and I'm still rooting for in 2022. Although he's you know, having a you know, he's having a bit of a bad one so far this year. But Yeah, very excited to do that. Just look, I mean, looking at it here, it's 564 pieces, which is, you know, a fair amount, but I get the impression that it's probably a one-stream job. Yeah. So that's what I'm excited to do next. I don't know when that'll be. Let me hide it now so you can see me again. There we go. Yeah. Beffy to Go says, next project after that, Formula 1 car in a bottle. That's just logic. Absolutely. Syrinx32 says you can actually turn the whole bottle to face the other way, so the sails are tilted towards the front and the seal on the cork shows. Oh yeah, but then I would have to. Well, I'll turn it around this way. If I turn it around this way, then yeah, you can see the seal on the cork and the badge as well. Very nice, lovely. David Badlotti, yes, thank you very much for the super sticker. Cool. Everyone's asking if I can get Mike to build that with me. I don't know. I'll see if he's keen. Scott Gooch says, I made the bonsai tree after you built it. Cool. That's a good one. Yeah, awesome. Right. So glad that we finished that. Rory says, hey Luke, I adapted your gravity rip system, thinned down into a Mario Kart style death race for the D&D module Descent into Avernus. My players loved it. It's a clever design. Thanks very much. That's very flattering, Rory. That means a lot. Thank you. Aces. Okay. Cool. Alright. Look after yourselves, folks. Hope you have a good, span of time from now until whenever we next do Lego again. I find these streams incredibly soothing to do. I love building a bit of Lego. As I'm well aware from just being myself and from all of your messages, mental health is a moving target. I've had some bad OCD times with the old obsessive compulsive over the last few months. Not always. Not, this isn't I'm not trying to say I'm in a terrible way or anything, but it's like it's always up and down. So I just want to say, if you're watching this and you're also up and down, keep going, because the ups, well, tend to follow the downs. That didn't sound as profound as I thought it was going to sound in my head. Never mind. Yeah. So all the usual disclaimers. Talk to an expert professional if you can, or at the very least, if you need to, a friend or a family member. And yeah, be well and look after yourselves. And next time, Lewis Hamilton, Sweet Mercedes. It's gonna be amazing. And then we'll build a little Lego Red Bull and park it on top of it like Max did. I can't stop talking as if everyone watches Formula 1 just because I've started watching it. I must stop doing that. Okay, thanks everyone. Thanks everyone for the messages. JP Trick says maybe not profound, but def what I need to hear. Lovely stuff. All right, take it easy, folks. Have a good one. Once more, here is your Lego ship in a bottle. So happy with that. I'm going to very, very gingerly now carry this to a shelf somewhere, if I can find some room. Oh, here, the Lego. All right, take it easy, folks. Have a great rest of your day or evening, wherever you are. And yeah, take it easy. See you next time. Thanks for watching. Thanks for all your comments. Cheers. Take it easy, folks. Bye.